Hello, and welcome. I'm O, and today, we embark on an extraordinary journey across a land of staggering scale and breathtaking beauty. We are counting down the top 10 most beautiful places in Canada, a nation sculpted by ice, wind, and time into a masterpiece of the natural world. From the towering peaks of ancient mountains to the thunderous roar of colossal waterfalls, this is a land that commands both awe and reverence. It is a spectacle of raw, untamed wilderness and serene, postcard-perfect landscapes. For those of you with a spirit of adventure and a love for travel, this exploration is designed for you. Each location we will visit is not merely a destination, but an experience, a profound connection with the planet's artistry. These are places that must be seen, felt, and heard to be truly understood. They are the jewels in Canada's vast crown, each one a unique ecosystem teeming with life and history, waiting to be discovered. This is a journey for the soul, a visual feast that promises to ignite your wanderlust. Before we begin our expedition into this magnificent land, I invite you to join our community of explorers. If you find inspiration in the wonders of our world and seek to discover more of its hidden gems, do consider subscribing to the channel. By doing so, you ensure you won't miss a moment of our future adventures. Now, let us venture forth into the heart of Canada's unparalleled beauty. Our journey begins now. Our journey begins here, in Banff National Park, Canada's first national park and a true titan of the natural world. This is a realm where mountains, sculpted by millennia of glacial artistry, pierce the very sky. Their jagged peaks, dusted with eternal snow, stand as silent sentinels guarding a treasure trove of wilderness. Below them, valleys cradle lakes of a color so vivid, so impossibly turquoise, they seem to be lit from within. This is a landscape born of immense power, yet it exudes an overwhelming sense of peace and tranquility. Here, the seasons paint with a dramatic and ever-changing palette. In summer, the meadows erupt in a riot of wildflowers, and the air is filled with the scent of pine and the hum of life. The turquoise lakes, fed by glacial melt, are at their most brilliant, reflecting the majestic mountains with perfect clarity. It is a time of endless days where the sun lingers long over the peaks, inviting exploration deep into the park's hidden corners. The wildlife, from the mighty grizzly bear to the elegant elk, roams freely, a testament to the park's pristine condition. Winter transforms Banff into a silent, ethereal kingdom of white. A thick blanket of snow softens the rugged landscape, and the world seems to hold its breath under a crystalline sky. The frozen waterfalls become sculptures of ice, and the air is crisp and still. It is a time for quiet contemplation, for witnessing the raw, stark beauty of nature in its most elemental form. Whether bathed in the golden light of summer or hushed by the quiet of winter, Banff is a place of profound and enduring beauty, a sanctuary for both wildlife and the human spirit. Every trail, every viewpoint, every turn in the road reveals a new vista, each more breathtaking than the last. To be here is to feel humbled by the sheer scale and grandeur of nature. It is a place that reminds us of our connection to the wild, a place that seeps into your soul and stays with you long after you have left. Banff is not just a park, it is a living, breathing masterpiece, a perfect beginning to our exploration of Canada's most beautiful places. We now travel east, to the border between nations, to witness a display of pure, unadulterated power. This is Niagara Falls, a place where the Great Lakes unleash their formidable energy in a spectacle that has captivated humanity for centuries. The sound arrives first, a deep, resonant roar that you feel in your chest long before you see the source. It is the voice of millions of gallons of water, a constant, thunderous symphony that speaks of the immense forces that shape our planet. There are three distinct falls here: the American Falls, the Bridal Veil Falls, and the most magnificent of all, the Horseshoe Falls. It is here, at the Horseshoe, that the Niagara River plunges over a 188-foot precipice with breathtaking force. The sheer volume of water creates a perpetual cloud of mist that rises high into the air, drenching everything in its path and often painting rainbows in the sunlight. To stand at its edge is to feel a primal connection to the raw power of nature, a humbling and exhilarating experience. To truly comprehend the scale of this natural wonder, one must venture into its very heart. The iconic boat tours, braving the churning waters below, take you into the basin of the falls. Here, surrounded by the towering curtain of water and deafened by its roar, you are completely enveloped by the phenomenon. The world outside ceases to exist, and there is only the water, the mist, and the thunder. It is a moment of total immersion, a baptism in the raw energy of the earth that is both terrifying and profoundly beautiful. But the spectacle does not end with the setting sun. As darkness falls, the Cascades are illuminated by a kaleidoscope of colored lights, transforming the natural wonder into a mesmerizing work of art. The thundering water, now painted in hues of red, blue, and green, offers a different kind of magic, a testament to our enduring fascination with this place. Niagara Falls is more than just a waterfall. It is a living, breathing entity, a powerful reminder of the relentless and beautiful forces of our world. We return to the embrace of the Rocky Mountains, venturing north to a place of even greater scale and wildness, Jasper National Park. If Banff is the crown, Jasper is the vast, untamed kingdom. It is the largest national park in the Canadian Rockies, a sprawling expanse of over 11,000 square kilometers where wilderness reigns supreme. Here the mountains feel older, the valleys wider, and the sense of solitude more profound. This is a land where one can truly feel the immense breathing presence of the wild. Jasper is a sanctuary for some of North America's most iconic wildlife. Herds of bighorn sheep navigate precipitous cliffs with impossible grace, while majestic elk graze in the subalpine meadows. The park is one of the last great strongholds for the grizzly bear, a powerful symbol of the untamed spirit of this land. To witness these creatures in their natural habitat is a privilege, a glimpse into a world that operates on ancient rhythms far removed from our own. It is a reminder that we are merely visitors in their domain. The wonders of Jasper extend beyond its terrestrial inhabitants, reaching up into the cosmos. As one of the world's largest dark sky preserves, the park offers a celestial spectacle that is simply astonishing. Far from the light pollution of cities, the night sky comes alive. The Milky Way stretches across the heavens like a river of diamonds, and constellations blaze with a clarity that is rarely seen. On fortunate nights, the sky dances with the ethereal green and purple ribbons of the aurora borealis, a truly magical and humbling performance. From the ethereal beauty of Spirit Island in the middle of Moraine Lake to the immense, slow-moving power of the Athabasca Glacier, Jasper is a park of endless discovery. It is a place that invites you to slow down, to listen to the silence between the calls of the loons, and to feel the sheer immensity of the landscape. It is a symphony of wilderness, where every mountain, river and star plays its part in a composition of breathtaking and rugged beauty. Nestled deep within the heart of Banff National Park lies a place so perfect, so arrestingly beautiful, it honestly feels like a dream. This is Moraine Lake, a glacially fed jewel set within the dramatic valley of the 10 Peaks. For many, this is the quintessential image of the Canadian Rockies, a scene that has graced countless postcards and captured the imagination of travelers worldwide. Yet no photograph can truly prepare you for the moment you first lay eyes on its waters. The color is what strikes you first. It is a shade of blue so intense, so vibrant, it really just defies description. Fed by glacial melt, the lake's water is filled with fine rock flour, which refracts the sunlight to create this otherworldly, luminous turquoise hue. The color changes throughout the day and the season, shifting from a deep sapphire to a brilliant aquamarine, a living, liquid gem that mirrors the sky and the surrounding peaks with stunning fidelity. It is a spectacle of light and water that feels almost sacred. The lake itself is framed by a truly epic backdrop. 10 formidable, snow-dusted peaks rise sharply from its shores, their rugged, imposing forms creating a natural amphitheater of rock and ice. This dramatic setting, known as the Valley of the 10 Peaks, provides a sense of enclosure and grandeur that is simply overwhelming. The symmetry of the landscape, with the jagged peaks reflected in the impossibly still water, creates a scene of perfect, harmonious beauty that is both powerful and serene. To experience Moraine Lake is to witness nature's artistry at its most refined. A short climb up the Rockpile Trail offers the classic, iconic viewpoint, a panorama that will forever be etched in your memory. From here, you can watch the morning sun crest the peaks, setting the lake's surface ablaze with light. Or you can take a canoe and glide silently across the turquoise expanse, feeling as though you are paddling through a landscape painting. Moraine Lake is a fleeting, seasonal wonder, a place of profound beauty that reminds us of the precious, perfect moments our planet can create. We return to the majestic mountains of the West, to a place renowned not just for its natural beauty, but for the vibrant life it inspires. This is Whistler, British Columbia, a name that is synonymous with world-class adventure and alpine elegance. Nestled between the towering Whistler and Blackham Mountains, this purpose-built resort village is a magnet for those who seek to play amongst the peaks. It is a landscape that really just demands activity, a place that invites you to ski, hike, bike, and immerse yourself in the mountain lifestyle. In winter, Whistler is a true paradise for skiers and snowboarders. The two mountains offer a staggering expanse of terrain, from gentle, groomed runs to challenging, powder-filled bowls and chutes. The scale of the operation is immense, with a network of high-speed lifts whisking you into a world of pristine snow and panoramic views. The crowning achievement is the Peak-to-Peak gondola, which spans the vast valley between the two mountains, offering a breathtaking 360-degree perspective of the jagged peaks, ancient glaciers, and forested valleys below. It is a feat of engineering that really enhances the already spectacular natural setting. But Whistler's allure is not limited to the winter months. When the snow melts, it reveals a lush green paradise, and a new set of adventures begins. The mountains transform into a haven for hikers and mountain bikers, with an extensive network of trails catering to all skill levels. The valley comes alive with pristine lakes perfect for swimming and paddleboarding, and world-class golf courses with spectacular mountain backdrops. The village buzzes with a different kind of energy, a laid-back summer vibe that is just as infectious as the winter excitement. At the heart of it all is Whistler Village, a charming, pedestrian-only hub that pulses with life year-round. Its stone walkways are lined with a vibrant mix of shops, art galleries, and restaurants, creating a lively and sophisticated atmosphere. After a day spent in the mountains, the village provides the perfect place to relax, share stories of the day's adventures, and soak in the energetic Alpine culture. Whistler is the perfect fusion of untamed natural beauty and human-made excitement, a place where the grandeur of the mountains is matched only by the thrill of exploring them. We now travel to Canada's smallest province, a crescent-shaped island nestled in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is Prince Edward Island, a place of gentle, pastoral beauty that stands in stark contrast to the rugged grandeur of the Rockies. It is a land of rolling green hills, charming fishing villages, and dramatic red sandstone cliffs. The pace of life here is slower, honestly dictated by the tides and the seasons. It is an island that soothes the soul with its tranquil landscapes and idyllic charm. The island's coastline is, without a doubt, one of its most defining features. The unique iron-rich soil gives the sand and cliffs their distinctive rusty red hue, creating a stunning visual contrast against the deep blue of the ocean and the lush green of the fields. Miles of sandy beaches backed by delicate dunes invite long, leisurely walks. Here, you can listen to the gentle lapping of the waves and the cry of the gulls, and just feel the immense peace that comes from being by the sea. The red cliffs, sculpted by the relentless ocean, stand as a testament to the quiet power of nature inland. The landscape is a patchwork of verdant farmland and rolling hills, a scene so picturesque it seems to have been painted. The island is famous for its potatoes, and the neat rows of green fields stretch as far as the eye can see. Quaint, white farmhouses and historic churches dot the countryside, adding to the pastoral charm. This is the landscape that inspired L.M. Montgomery's beloved novel, Anne of Green Gables, and visitors can step into that world at Green Gables Heritage Place, connecting with the literary history that has made this small island famous around the globe. Life on Prince Edward Island is intrinsically linked to the sea picturesque fishing villages, with their colorful harbors filled with lobster boats, line the coast. The culinary scene is a celebration of this maritime bounty, with fresh seafood being a staple of every menu. From the vibrant arts community in the capital of Charlottetown to the quiet solitude of its many beaches and trails, Prince Edward Island offers a different kind of beauty, one that is gentle, intimate, and deeply restorative. It is an island that invites you to unwind, breathe deeply, and reconnect with the simpler things in life. Our journey takes us back to the Pacific, to an island of immense size and staggering diversity. This is Vancouver Island, a place of rugged coastlines, ancient rainforests, and an abundance of marine life. Separated from the mainland by the Strait of Georgia, the island possesses a unique character, a wild and untamed spirit that draws adventurers and nature lovers from across the globe. Here, the forces of the ocean and the land meet in a dramatic and beautiful collision. The western coast of the island, particularly the Pacific Rim National Park Reserve, embodies this wild spirit. This is the legendary graveyard of the Pacific where the full force of the ocean crashes against a rugged shoreline of rocky headlands and expansive sandy beaches. The air is thick with salt spray and the sound of the surf is a constant companion. It is a place to witness the raw power of the sea, to watch storms roll in, and to feel humbled by the vastness of the Pacific Ocean. Inland from this dramatic coast lies a world of green giants. Vancouver Island is home to some of the last remaining old-growth temperate rainforests in the world. To walk among these ancient trees, some towering over 200 feet tall and centuries old, is a truly profound experience. A cathedral-like silence pervades these forests, broken only by the drip of moisture from the lush canopy of ferns and moss. It is a world teeming with life, a complex and fragile ecosystem that feels both ancient and sacred. The waters surrounding Vancouver Island are as rich with life as the forests. This is one of the best places in the world for whale watching. The powerful orca, the majestic humpback whale, and the gentle gray whale all frequent these nutrient-rich waters. To witness these magnificent creatures breaching the surface or gliding silently through the depths is an unforgettable encounter, a powerful connection with the marine world. From the charming English-inspired capital of Victoria to the wild, surf-battered shores of Tofino, Vancouver Island is a microcosm of Canada's natural splendor, rugged, ancient, and breathtakingly alive. We now return to the monumental spine of the continent, but this time we look not at a single park, but at the entire magnificent range itself. The Canadian Rockies are more than just a collection of peaks. They are a vast, sprawling wilderness that stretches for over 1,000 kilometers, defining the landscape of Western Canada. This is a world of superlatives, a place where the scale of nature is so immense it challenges our very perception of size and time. This mountain range is a masterpiece of geology, sculpted over millions of years by the colossal power of tectonic uplift and glacial erosion. The result is a landscape of breathtaking drama, jagged, ice-capped peaks soaring to dizzying heights, vast ice fields that feed a network of powerful rivers, and deep U-shaped valleys carved by ancient glaciers. The sheer verticality of the mountains, their raw and rugged faces, creates a sense of awe and wonder that is truly profound. The Canadian Rockies are an adventurer's paradise, a playground of epic proportions. In this vast wilderness, one can hike for days without seeing another soul, climb sheer rock faces to touch the sky, or paddle through pristine alpine lakes. The iconic Icefields Parkway, a road that winds its way through the heart of the range, is considered one of the most scenic drives on the planet. Every turn reveals a new, jaw-dropping vista of glaciers, waterfalls, and turquoise lakes, each more spectacular than the last. But beyond the adventure, the Rockies offer moments of deep tranquility and connection. To sit by a silent lake at dawn and watch the first light kiss the highest peaks, to hear the distant rumble of an avalanche, or to spot a grizzly bear lumbering through a high alpine meadow, these are the moments that define the experience. The Canadian Rockies are a symbol of Canada's wild heart, a place of raw power, pristine beauty, and endless discovery. They are a testament to the enduring majesty of our planet's mountain kingdoms. We have arrived at our final destination, a place that encapsulates the sublime beauty of the Canadian Rockies in one perfect iconic scene. This is Lake Louise. While it is part of the magnificent Banff National Park, its unique combination of features elevates it to a status all its own. It is for many the single most beautiful place in all of Canada, a destination that not only meets but exceeds its legendary reputation. Like its neighbor, Moraine Lake, the first thing that captivates you is the color of the water. It is a brilliant, opaque emerald turquoise, a result of the rock flour suspended in the meltwater from the surrounding glaciers. This extraordinary color set against the dark green of the pine forests that line its shores creates a visual contrast that is simply breathtaking. The lake acts as a flawless mirror, reflecting the sky and the forests, and the monumental Victoria Glacier that looms at its far end. The setting is nothing short of majestic. The lake is cradled in a spectacular glacial valley, with the towering ice-clad peaks of Mount Victoria and Mount Fairview providing a dramatic and awe-inspiring backdrop. The Victoria Glacier, a river of ice that seems to flow directly into the lake, adds a sense of raw, elemental power to the otherwise serene scene. It is a landscape that feels both impossibly grand and perfectly composed, a masterpiece of natural design. At the edge of the lake stands the historic Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise, its elegant architecture providing a touch of human grace to the wild setting. From its shores, a network of world-class hiking trails leads up into the mountains, offering ever more spectacular views. A hike to the Lake Agnes Tea House or the Plain of Six Glaciers reveals new perspectives on the lake and its surroundings. Whether you are gliding across its emerald surface in a red canoe or simply sitting on its shore in silent contemplation, Lake Louise offers a moment of pure, unadulterated beauty. It is a place that feels sacred, a true diamond in the heart of the wilderness, and a worthy holder of the title of the most beautiful place in Canada. And so, our incredible journey across the vast and varied landscapes of Canada comes to an end. From the thundering power of Niagara to the serene emerald waters of Lake Louise, we have witnessed but a fraction of the beauty this magnificent country holds. Each destination we visited is a world unto itself, a unique chapter in the grand story of our planet. These are places that inspire, humble, and remind us of the profound and enduring power of the natural world. I hope this exploration has ignited a spark of wonder and a desire for adventure within you. The beauty of Canada is of course subjective, and its wonders are endless. We have shared our top 10, but there are countless other lakes, mountains, coastlines, and cities that could just as easily have made this list. Now I would love to hear from you. What is your favorite Canadian destination? Is there a hidden gem that you believe the world needs to know about? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue the journey together through our shared stories and recommendations. Thank you so much for joining me, on this adventure. If you enjoyed this virtual tour and want to discover more of the world's most beautiful places, please show your support by giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss our next expedition. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep cherishing the incredible beauty of our planet. Your own journey awaits.